Hello, welcome to Calloway County High School's Jeffrey Gymnasium for tonight's exciting high school volleyball action. My name is Brian Wilmer, and I'm joined here tonight by Tanya Hunter as we bring you a district contest between the visiting team, the Lady Tigers from Murray High, and your home team, the Lady Lakers from Calloway County High School. Ms. Hunter, it's glad to have you with us again.
Yeah, it's exciting to be here. I'm always happy to come out, especially when we're playing our rival Murray. But I love volleyball. Volleyball was part of my whole career growing up, and so I love coming and watching volleyball. It's just a lot of fun.
This is not only just a district contest, not only is it just your crosstown rival, but for Calloway County, it was also senior night.
That's right. So we have 2 seniors for Calloway County this year. So, you know, the future is bright for Calloway. We will miss these seniors. They're critical parts of this team, but future is bright for Calloway.
In earlier action here, the freshmen, Calloway County, defeated Murray's freshmen 2-0, and in junior varsity, Murray defeated Calloway 2-1. It was a heartbreaking third set there for the JV Lady Lakers. So on the season, Calloway is 1-1 freshman against Murray, and JV they're 1-1 against Murray, and hopefully Calloway will get a victory tonight, and that'll put the varsity at 1-1 as a senior record, a season record against Murray.
For the season, looks like overall records, Murray is 8-15, and Calloway is 3-11. So both teams kind of in a little bit of a subpar year overall, but very competitive when these two teams come together. Whether it's volleyball, football, basketball, or hopscotch, it's going to be competitive.
I think you've said something there. Even in something like hopscotch. With the coin toss, Calloway will serve the first set. Caitlin Dukes with the serve.
Those deep balls, always hard to judge. So that one went over. I believe that was Libby Scott, just kind of misjudged that.
Murray will now have serve, and one of their seniors, our senior night, one of their seniors, number 7, Sydney Tucker, with the serve. Oh, that's a tough one there.
Yeah.
When the set's right there, real close to the net.
Trying to set up our middle hitter there, Carson Mays, but just a little too close. There's Carson with the good down.
And that's what Calloway needs. They need that early, and they need it often. They need to set Carson Mays. She had a really good match this time last year. We did the game last year, the Murray Calloway game.
Yep.
And Carson really had a good game then.
That's
and
right.
We need her to have a good game now.
Haley Johnson with a good serve. And the return came back over on the first hit, and Carson, it's a correct move to attack that first ball if you can, but went out of bounds. Good serve from Murray.
Really. That was a good serve.
That's Murray's number 24, Ava Munsey. She's a junior.
2 Munseys on the team there. They have this junior, and then they have a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
Murray Lady Tigers are coached by former Calloway County volleyball standout, Miss Abby Kelly.
Ace.
You could hear someone yell out, thinking that the trajectory of the ball was going to be out, but
yes,
it did not happen.
It's always tough. Coach wants you to play all those that are close, but sometimes it's hard to do. That's a good save by our setter.
And stayed under the net. Could have very easily been in the net. But
Caitlin Dukes does a good job tiptoeing that line there and not getting into the net.
Murray's taking an early 5-2 lead here in the first set.
Our libero, Lexi Lamb with the serve.
Recognized earlier as the senior. Good serve. Murray
could not return that one. That had some heat on it, and it was deep.
we go. 2 in a row that have not been returned by Murray on Lexi Lamb's serve. One thing I've noticed watching a lot of volleyball, you can get someone who is serving and they get hot.
Yeah.
And you can reel off 5 or 6 points in a row. You're up really 1, and next thing you know, you're down 5.
Kenneth Frederick. Ooh, I believe that was going out.
I think that was going out, too.
Murray hit it.
Lexi Lamb coming in with a good dig there.
Good dink there. Murray was ready, though.
Communication calls her off.
Good adjustment on that outside hit. Set was a little far. Kenna, good.
And got it. That time there was no question. The first time she went up for the kill, it looked like it was going out. Murray hit it and kind of bailed us out, but there was no doubt about that one. That was down and in. And being down 5-2, 5-3. Now we're all tied up, 5-5. Lexi Lamb
Another
again.
Good serve by Lexi.
And
that's not coming over.
Here we go. You know, that third hit was closer than I thought it was going to be. When Sydney Tucker was running for it, I didn't think it was going to be close. That was a lot closer than I thought.
Another good serve by Lexi. Those are coming over there, over the net, really hot, short. Good adjustment. That was
up in the rafters, bouncing around. They played it, and there you go.
Nobody there.
Laker fans starting to get loud here in the Jeffrey Gymnasium
section here tonight too.
Yeah, we do.
Another good serve by Lexi.
And out. It's going to be deep. Deep and on the stage. Lexi Lamb retrieves it, gets ready to serve again. Is this her 6th serve?
I think so.
It's either her 5th or 6th, and
no way.
She'll serve again. She'll serve again. The senior has come to play on her senior night.
That's right. That was a good one.
And that's out.
That was out, just barely.
Just barely.
And the Murray player didn't make contact. She tried. It was a swing and a miss.
It was a swing and a miss, and it helps them.
Yeah, it did.
They're back on their service.
Oh.
Is it over? And after one serve, Calloway breaks. Now the freshman Maggie Frayer, number 11, will serve for Calloway. 10 serving 6.
Ooh.
A lot of practice in serving to get it to go over just low enough, just hard enough, with the right spin so that it comes down, doesn't go too far out.
Can really be a frustrating part of your game. That was a good dink. Oh, that was another good dink by Murray.
Oh, I thought that was going to drop.
Good. Up and yes. But Murray got some block on it. Yeah. Nice.
There we go. Senior McKenna Frederick with the block.
Yeah, she sure did. Nice.
And it went down.
14, Danny Dial.
Danny Dial, junior.
She had some pretty good outside hit on that, and it's a good cross. She's really got some angle on that, so that's a hard one to block, and they're having trouble blocking.
Junior number 42, Libby Scott with the serve.
Nice serve.
Ooh.
Come back on the first hit, so that was good for us. We really need to take advantage of those free balls when they come over like that. We have got to set them up.
McKenna Friedrich with a second block.
McKenna had another block.
In the net, so it will be 8 serving 11. Looks like there's going to be a substitution here for Lady Tigers. What would you say, you know, you talked about the practice it takes to serve and how frustrating it can be. Would you equate that to putting in golf or driving off the tee in golf? where it can be very satisfying and very frustrating at the same time.
I don't play golf.
Oh, McKenna with the block, but it falls.
She tipped it, yeah. I would compare it to serving in tennis, which that's probably a pretty easy to compare to. So in golf, I would say it would have to be more like putting.
There you go.
Except you're not putting any heat on it. You're in putting. When you're putting, you're precise. With serving, you're gonna put some heat on it. You don't want to just loft it over there.
A very good volley going here, back and forth, back and forth. And good job there, good communication.
Good. That was a good over on kind of a free ball.
Oh, it's gonna be close to the net. Oh. I'm getting a little nervous. Oh, my goodness, there we go. I was just getting ready to say I'm getting a little nervous.
Yeah.
It looks like all 6 of our players are getting closer
all
and closer.
up. Yeah, we were.
And then the ball just came over and fell. Thank goodness, helped us out there. Senior McKenna Frederick. Nice serve.
Ooh.
And rode the tape.
Marina Smart from Murray. Was a pretty good cross.
She's a sophomore.
Spiker.
Hit the tape and
but it was
lucky for them, or it rolled right down the tape and fell in, and it's difficult. I thought maybe it'd come back.
Pretty good serve for Murray. Number 18 is not on our list, so I'm not sure who that is. Another good serve.
Game is now tied 12-12.
We need to kind of shake it off here and break this serve up.
And sometimes that's all it takes.
That's right. Caitlin Dukes for us with a good serve. Oh, Murray with a
little dink.
Good dink over the net, short.
That is. I don't know the term. I've never played volleyball or coached volleyball, and I do not need to do either. but I call that court awareness.
Yes,
the ball goes up, and they knew, and they were able to recognize
they saw the
it.
Hole. One of the things that's hard. I mean, when you're trying to cover defensively when you're on the offense. And that wasn't necessarily that, but it sort of was because we were in a leftover position from the previous play. And we didn't adjust. That was a good save by
right
Lexi
there.
Lamb. Oh, good up by Libby Scott. And, oh, man, good save by Murray's no-name number 18 player. Number 33 for Murray, but we were ready. Another dink.
Oh!
We almost got it. Carson Mays got her fingertips on it, but unfortunately flipped out of bounds. We got timeout by Calloway.
And not a bad timeout. It's 16-13. You played a 25 in varsity. Not a bad timeout. It's just, earlier I'd said, watching a lot of volleyball, you get somebody that serves, they get hot, you get the momentum. Next thing you know, it's 5-6 points, kind of like what Lexi Lamb did earlier. So breaks. I believe Sydney Tucker was the one that's serving. Break Sydney's serve, get around, get back to Lexi again. Maybe we're up to 20, 25 at that time, and go to set 2. Some of our senior letters are falling off the bleachers over there. A couple of the freshmen and JV players immediately sprinted over to try to get some of the signs back up. Don't know how they're going to get that W up.
Yeah.
It's a little high up there. Oh, that's it. Just climb up. Here we go. 16 serving 13, and it was Sydney Tucker, senior from Murray High. Was right down the street from me.
Good up by Libby.
Oh, looks like it might have been
a little tight, but we saved it. So on these these free balls, we really need to attack those, and I would say that would have been part of Coach Price's conversation. Good,
right
good.
at
We
Libby
were ready
Scott.
for that dink.
Back to the middle, and
pretty good set. A little close. Good up by Libby.
Dig.
Another one. Oh.
Oh my. Look like that. I would not be a very good volleyball official because I get caught up in watching the game, and I would forget to look for a lift or a whatever you call it when they don't do their hands right.
Yeah.
I would be off with that. Number 44, Haley Johnson, a junior.
Nice serve, but it went out. Just a little too much heat on it, but she needs to just back up because that had the right trajectory. She just needs to back up. That would be one that I would not want to return because it had a lot of heat.
Ava Munson with the serve.
Good up by Mays. Good hit by Freyer. Strong hit. So
went backwards.
On these free balls, that's what I'm talking about. On these free balls, when they're not coming over on a spike, we have got to take advantage of those. It really is dependent on the first pass, in my opinion. The first pass to the setter sets the whole tone.
And came in right down the middle. Kind of split the two defenders. Ava set to serve again.
It's a good serve.
Another good serve. (20 serving 14). This is a time now where Calloway is going to have to break the serve and run off some points.
Good
Just
return.
Get away.
Nice. But Murray is ready. 14 for us is Danny Dial. Nice by
There we go, Carson Mays. And this is where we took advantage earlier is when we had Carson in the middle and Danny on the side outside. And then Danny in the middle when Kenna comes in. And here's Lexi serving, so maybe we'll roll off another 5 or 6.
More off. So we should get a good setup.
Danny
here.
Outside.
Yeah. Danny is hitting it in the same spot every time. I'd like to see her go down the line. That was a good one by
Maggie Freyer.
Good save.
Good job here by Haley.
Oh! Miscommunication on the floor. Timeout by Calloway.
Yeah. You hate when you have one of your better servers up and then you break serve on a play like that. But all is not lost. We're still in the first set.
We're
still in the game. Hopefully
we can get the service back here.
Coach Price gave him some wonderful words of encouragement.
Short ball, good. Oh!
There, 2 plays in a row, miscommunication. Callaway's going to have to dig deep if they're going to try to salvage the first set.
Yeah.
It'll be 16 serving 22. Maggie Freyer is a good server. At this point, you just want to get the ball over and give your team a chance to volley inside out.
Good serve. Good block. Kenna got her hands on it a little bit.
A little bit back. Haley, oh my, I thought that was going to go in. But she did pass some heat on it. And it is a side out.
That was really good. Haley Johnson spiked from the back row.
Which I would think would be very difficult.
Very difficult to time.
Difficult to spike from the front row.
That was.
We're going to call.
Kenna got in the net.
Kenna a little bit on the net. Good play. Good thought. Get us a good set.
Good. We've got to attack more, in my opinion. Good.
Good dig there by
Johnson.
Haley.
Yep.
Danny's going to be too deep. It is going to be deep.
He's out.
So here it is. It'll be 24 serving 17. This is for the first set. Gets it over. And out.
Goes out on Murray.
So Callaway lives to serve another day.
Still breathing.
Libby Scott will come in to serve. We need 6 points here to keep playing. Win by 2.
Good serve.
Good serve. Almost up in the rafters there on the hit.
In the net.
There we go.
All right. So
still alive.
just 1 point at a time.
Never say die. 19 serving 24. I saw earlier in this gym, earlier this year, the team was playing to 21, and it was 12-20. And Callaway won 22-20.
Wow.
So it can happen. It can happen.
That was a good serve, good hard serve. Those are hard to handle, and
when they come over like that, and they're hard to handle, then that makes you have to adjust your second hit, which is usually your set, correct?
That's right. That's right. And right there, Kenna did a good job attacking.
And there you go. 2 hits.
That's right.
Come on, Libby. Come on. Libby. Or 42, Libby Scott. And, yeah. Yeah. So the first set will go to Murray, 25-21. And right here, we're going to show you some B-roll of some footage of senior night while we wait here between the first and second set. We had 2 seniors that were recognized. We had number 9, Lexi Lamb, and then following her was number 3, Kenna Friedrich.
Well, we'll get that senior footage going at some point tonight, if not right now.
Actually, my monitor is not working.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not for sure if the senior footage is rolling right now.
Okay.
Or not. It could be. And then again, it could not be. Not for sure. But what did you see in the first set there, Miss Hunter? You mentioned several times that you would like to see us attack more,
yes, especially
on what is known as the free ball. Now, the first couple of years I watched volleyball, I didn't know if people were yelling three or three, because usually, not always, usually the free ball comes over on the third hit.
Right. Technically, in my opinion, how I always played it was a free ball was a ball that was coming over the net that was not spiked.
Oh,
so it didn't really matter if it was the second hit or the third hit. basically the definition was this is a freebie. We should attack because this has not got heat on it where we're just diving for it to just get it off the floor. So on those balls, when it's a miss hit on the second hit, that's usually when the third hit comes over and it's just they're just bumping it over. You should attack those every time because you can set that up. That's not one that you're just reacting to, trying to dig it out of the floor or get it out of the net, or
because it's coming over, and so
it's coming over, so you should have a play.
So on your first hit, you should be able to pass it.
Yes, you should be
more accurately.
Right then, the setter is thinking, "Who am I setting up on this bump when it gets to me? On this pass, when it gets to me, I'm going to set up my outside hitter. I'm going to set up my strong side hitter. I'm going to set up my middle hitter." When you're just reacting to a spike, trying to dig it out of the floor, you're just trying to get it to the setter. You're not really playing. When I was playing, you're not really setting up for a certain hitter.
Gotcha. We're all set here to start the second set in Kentucky varsity softball.
Yeah,
Kentucky varsity volleyball. You play the best of 5, so the first one to win 3 wins.
Murray gets the first serve.
And the first point.
We are not able to handle it. So
oh my monitor's on. Look at this. This is a pretty shot.
Now it's working.
I may just watch the game from the monitor. Thank you very much, Mr. Herndon. If we haven't said it yet, this is a production of Calloway Live, which is under the award-winning Calloway Live, under the direction of master teacher Mr. Randy Herndon. This will be on the Calloway County TV channel, and will also be on the Calloway Live website.
That's right. They do a good job, all of the guys, all the kids in the class, and they volunteer to cover some of these ball games on their own time and parents' time as well, because some of them have to have rides here. So we appreciate everybody, all the students in Mr. Herndon's various classes that volunteer to be part of the staff.
And serve is long, so here we go. We're trading back and forth.
Everybody's having trouble serving right now.
2 serving 2. Well, they switched ends.
That's true.
I don't know if it has anything to do with it.
Wind, wind speed could be different. Oh, and that was I think behind the.
That was outside the antenna.
I think it was definitely behind the antenna.
Surely when he felt it nick his side of his head, he should have known that it was wide.
Good down.
And there you go. I believe that is the first time we have seen.
Yes, I haven't seen her. That
Hayden
is
Wade.
number 40, Hayden Wade.
Yeah, I believe that's the first time. I don't believe she played in the first set.
That was a kill.
Yeah. So here we go, Lexi Lamb. And it's an ace. It's an ace. We'll take it. An early 4-2 lead, which we did have a lead earlier in the first set, a 3 or 4 point lead, and got away from us.
So we're attacking right here. Yep. Miscommunication on Murray's part. That second hit dropped to the floor.
Well, it looks to me like maybe someone called it and
then
may have kind of had a twitch or something and a tinge in the net. Wait, what?
I believe it was.
Well,
I thought he called a net violation, but he did not.
I thought he called a net. I thought he was going to call a net violation, be a point Callaway.
Correct.
But he called a net violation on number 3, Callaway.
Okay.
So apparently we were in the net before they were, because they definitely were.
Good dig by Johnson. Nice.
And there you go. Who hit that one?
That is Wade. Hayden
Wade again.
Wade.
2. And what I have seen several volleyball matches since my daughter plays freshman in JV, and the thing that I've noticed about number 40 Hayden Wade, a junior, is that when she gets that kill, she gets very excited. She is not ashamed to show her expression.
Nice.
And there, watch her, see her? Look at her.
That's awesome. She should. Those are excellent kills. They are going to the ground. They're not off of somebody's arm. They're going to the floor. So
freshman Maggie Freyer with the serve, 7 serving 3. It is in.
Oh.
Comes right back over,
that
and
was
it is
out.
out.
Nice.
It is
That
out.
was good by Johnson. I'm very impressed with Haley Johnson. I like her game. She's got good court awareness, and I just like how she's playing.
Ball comes right back over.
Good adjustment. That, to me, that's an illegal hit. I mean, I don't know.
And that was out.
Yes.
That was out. Here we go, 9 serving 3. Calloway on a little bit of a run.
Yeah. What was the score when Maggie Freyer started serving? Was it 6-3 or 5-3?
That sounds good. 6-3. 6-3. It was something to 3.
Oh,
and that time, number 4 and 33.
Number 4 and 33.
Smart.
That would be Chloe Lovins and Marina Smart. With
Lovins
a good
and Smart.
Double block.
Both teamed up there for the block.
There's Johnson with a good dig, and it was in.
It
was in.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. I like her game. I'd want to be next to her because she's going to save your rear a lot because she's digging. She's digging a lot of those balls out of the floor that I was not known for digging.
No, I bet you weren't. I bet you were.
It was really far down there.
I bet you were known for standing right in the middle and blocking and spiking.
Sometimes I did not play the back row. I got subbed out, in other words.
Before or after you served? Oh, man.
See, and when I played, anything that hit the net was illegal.
That's the way it was when volleyball started at Calloway 12, 13, 15 years ago. And then they changed everything to rally, and the serve could hit the net.
I enjoy the rally scoring. It sure does make the game go faster, but
that is in all the way.
Yeah. That was excellent.
Calloway starting to show some life out there. They're excited, they're smiling, they're high-fiving, 11-6. Senior McKenna Frederick keep the excitement going here on senior night.
McKenna's got a nice, almost like a sidearm serve.
Here we go, 12 serving 6. Got to keep it up, it's not that I do want more, but Murray has 3 people on their team that are really good servers that we witnessed in that first set.
Yeah. Yes, they do.
And I believe here comes one of them right here, the libero off the bench.
The one we don't know her name.
Yeah.
The no name.
So it's 12-7.
Server.
And, she might roll off 6 or 7 right here.
Yeah. And she changes up her serve.
Yes, she does.
She serves it different. No, nice.
Carson Mays says not this set.
Yeah. If I was a setter, I'd be going to her every time she was in the middle, in the front. Until they started blocking her, I would set her every time I could.
Calloway with a huge break right there with being able to break their libero. Murray's
nice.
Libero.
That was good. That was good. It was on the line. Coach is not happy. It was on the line, though. She knows when it's close, you give it. You got to, it's in. It's close.
Well, it's not Wimbledon with the cameras.
See, and to me, that was a double hit. Rolled right up her arm.
I thought it was too, yeah. I've seen that several times tonight. The dink and then the punch back.
Good attack by Freyer. Nice.
Good job.
That's the other thing that I'd like to see Calloway do.
Timeout, Murray.
I'd like to see Calloway do more of that, attacking on kind of your non-traditional balls, like attack on the second ball or attack on, I don't know, it's just when you're not doing the pass, set, hit, hit on something that everybody's not expecting, because that's when you can catch the defense in odd positions.
that is something that last couple of years I've attended several Murray State volleyball games, and every now and then that's what they would do.
Yeah.
And it would be different, and there's probably some name that I don't know, but it would be a set. The set would look like the ball would be like, it's like the ball would be like 6 inches over the net, and somebody would just come and just smack the snot out of it.
I think it's either called, I mean, it's a short set, quick hit, and the spike is different too, because the spike has to be timed different, because they almost, a couple of Murray players were spiking it in the JV game off of 1 foot, and that's how you would spike those.
Ooh, Carson Mays hammers it in, and the ball ends up 7 rows into the stands.
Carson got every bit of that ball on top of it.
Someone in the student section may have been injured. Not really.
That was excellent. And that's an excellent serve to follow up.
Calloway 17 serving 7. And that was close. That was close. Ooh.
Yeah, I thought it was
there,
close.
right there in front of the students. Good student crowd. I think you mentioned that earlier.
Good return for Calloway. That was on a good strike.
This is important. This is important. I believe that was Sydney Tucker that served, and you don't want her to get hot and get on a roll.
Oh, nice. It's over. Nice.
And there you go. And is that an example of what you said about attacking?
Attacking on, when she's so tall, she can attack some of those balls that are coming over short on the net and not wait for a setup, because that's when they're not expecting it, and they're not in their defensive position, they're not crouched up.
And there's the serve.
By Johnson.
You had mentioned her earlier, maybe backing up a step when she serves.
She did. I think she did. That was another with Carson. Really, when she gets wound up, man. Oh,
there you go. Calloway with a 9-point lead here in the second set. Murray did win the first set, 25-21. So this is very, very important. If you lose the first set, you lose the second one, it's got to do something to your mentality.
Sure.
Now I got to sit here and play 3 more.
That's right. You got to play 3 in a row. Pretty much perfect. There's Freyer with kind of miss hit off of the side of her hand and flies out of bounds.
Number 24, Ava Muncie, has been strong on the serve all night.
In the net.
And as soon as I talk about what a great server she is, it's the net. But that happens in volleyball.
Lexi Lamb. So we should really attack. Kenna should. Oh.
Swapping points right here. And at this point, 19-11, if you're going to go back and forth swapping points, I'm not been out of shape about it. Number 8, Lily Muncie, serves the ball.
Good setup. Oh, good block by Murray, but we recovered. There's Wade with a kind of a off hit, but she got it over, and Wade with a down right there.
Yes.
That was nice. Deep corner.
Yeah, deep in the corner.
That corner is open, is way open if she can hit it, and she looks like that's where she's preferred place to hit.
And if I believe that was Muncie back there.
Right.
If she hadn't have gone for it, from our angle, it looked like it would have been down.
I think it would have been in, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. They're looking at the lineup. For those that aren't familiar with volleyball, when the ball is served, you have to be in a certain position. Then once the ball is hit, you can kind of do a little rotation. Plays back in. Sydney Tucker with the cross-court serve set.
There. There's Wade. Oh, she was off of the net. Those are hard to adjust.
Yeah, she was up,
Yeah.
getting ready for it. Then it sent her
And
back a step
yeah.
and a half and kind of threw her timing and swing off.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Good up by
that
our
was a good
setter.
job there.
Dukes.
Caitlin Dukes.
That was good defense there. Good by McKenna. And that one was
out.
returned out.
There we go.
Side out to Calloway.
21 serving 12.
Libby Scott clicked off a few last game, so maybe she can click off a few right here. Keep it in play. Good serve. Murray's handling it.
Oh,
good by Libby.
good job getting it out of the net. That is something that's so difficult to do, is when that ball goes into the net there.
And Murray hit it out.
I could not see where the ball landed.
It was well out of bounds, but I think the coach was thinking that
Assistant Coach
Calloway.
Mize, who also played volleyball at Calloway County.
See, and I think that was a double hit. I obviously need to check my rules. Good hit.
Yes.
By
and Muncie right in the perfect position there.
Oh, good save by Libby. Right there, that's it. Yep.
That's what you're talking about.
Yes. Megan Dukes with an attack. And those free balls come over like that when they're close on the net. If you're a tall player on the front row, you need to smash it. And that's what she did.
If you're a tall player on the front row. What if you're just an average size player, but you can jump really, really high?
That's same. Equal. Good serve. Oh.
Man, it did look good when it came
good.
across the net, but
kind of curved out.
Yep. 23-13. At this point, you can trade.
We'll trade a couple.
3-1, or 5-1 actually. 4-1.
Jordan Rickman for Murray. Good save by Libby. Really need to set up a hit here. Murray or Calloway was ready for that. Dink. Oh. Megan Dukes in the net on a cross cut.
Murray still fighting. Jordan Rickman with the serve, her second serve.
Good up. She's back up off the net. She's still hitting it. Same speed. She needs to take some speed off of that if she's going to be off the net.
Oh, see, that looks like a double hit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it did. Oh. Well, we're not trading points, though. We're just bleeding points right now.
Coach Price calls a timeout.
Good timeout.
We'll come back. Miss Rickman will. Yeah, Miss Rickman will still be serving. 16 serving 23.
I believe she started at 12. She served 4, or she
13. 23-13. So they've gotten 3 points off of Miss Rickman's serve. Calloway still looks loose. They looked loose halfway through the first set, and then they tightened up considerably.
Yes.
And this set, they've loosened up. They've looked loose the whole time, and hopefully they'll stay loose. They've lost 3 straight service points. Maybe this will be the one that breaks. Here we go. Back in action.
Good dig by. Oh. It's a good dig by Lexi, but then we just were in it. It's kind of watching the ball.
There we go. Now we're back in it. Here we go. That's the free ball that you've been talking of.
Oh.
Sydney Tucker
Murray
with the set.
set. Their hitters. Good dig.
Get it over, get it over.
Yeah.
Almost dropped. Good play by number 4, Miss Smart.
Good. Good by Lexi. Oh! Oh, coach is so mad about that. It was close. It was close. I'm pretty sure I would have called that one in as well.
I thought it was in.
I thought it was in.
Of course, when this is on Callaway Live on the internet, we can always stop it and slow-mo it. And of course, it won't matter. The game's over.
Oh, that was a tough one. Darn it.
That was a tough one. And you saw Carson Mays going up to the net and, kind of tiptoed up because if she gets in the net, it's a point anyway. Right. So on that fine line there. Okay. This is number 18, the libero for Murray. She is a good server. As you mentioned earlier, she changes her serve up. Hopefully
but what I don't want Callaway to do is tighten up just because we're close, you know? Oh, she was over the net. She did. I saw it. You cannot come way over the net. She actually touched the ball on the Murray side of the net with her fingertips.
And she did. I mean, from where we're at, we can see it.
Doesn't matter. Oh, thought that was going to be
I did too.
She's going to set. Oh. So close. We're just making little errors, kind of mental errors here that.
Number 14, Danny Dial.
Danny Dial coming in.
Dial or Deal? Deal.
Deal, I think.
I said Dial, Danny Dial, but it's Danny Deal.
I think it's Deal. Setting Danny Deal up. And right there, Carson.
And that one was okay!
And that was the game
that
winner.
One.
Yep.
That's what you've been talking about.
I think they had 20 points. Yeah. So 25 to 20 on that game.
My goodness. The first one where they called it, it was right. The ball was coming over, and she tipped it.
Yeah, yeah.
Her hand, she may have been elbow deep on the other side of the net. I'm not
sure. That was pretty funny.
Yeah. But then on that one, she went up and attacked that one. There was no doubt about it. No doubt about it. So here we go. We're tied up one set apiece. It is starting to get exciting.
Yes.
We've got some close line calls. We've got the student section booing the calls. We've got coaches booing the calls. We've got spikes with authority. We've got some outstanding digs.
Yeah.
And we've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds until the third set. Knotted up one set all. Murray won the first set 25-21, as you can see on the screen. And Callaway 25-20 in the second set. Callaway's ready to go. They're fixing to break the huddle and play ball.
They don't need the 2 minutes between games.
We don't need 2 minutes. We're ready to go. Carson Mays is already ready. Somebody set her now. She's ready. Now, we had this first serve in the first set, and
they
then
had
second
the second,
set,
so
they
it should
had
be
it.
our
So
serve.
it's the ours, and if it goes to a fourth set, then it will be, I guess, theirs.
Yeah.
And if it goes to a fifth set, would you flip the coin then?
I'm assuming.
Okay. I know in junior varsity, if you go to a
third set,
I believe you only play to 15. I'm not for sure.
Oh.
I can't remember. We haven't had a lot of third set JV matches, so I'm not for sure. but maybe the fifth set is 15. So hopefully Callaway was jacked and ready to go. Now Miss Price is back in the huddle. This would be a good time for a really upbeat 80s song.
Yeah. We need to tell Frayer. He's an 80s guy.
Yeah.
We could text him, play some 80s jams.
Yeah. How about some good upbeat 80s tunes to get the crowd into it? I don't even know what this is, but it's not something that makes me want to jump up and down and go for a jog.
All right, I'll let him know.
The floor official is checking the lineups, make sure everyone is in the right position, and they are, and immediately the libero comes in. And number 23, Caitlin Dukes, who is a good server, or else she would not be in the one position.
No, that's right. She is a good server. Also,
and there's the whistle. We have a lot of juniors.
We do have a lot of juniors. Good serve.
Keep the momentum going here. Come on, girls, get the first point over. And it's going to be right in the middle to Carson Mays.
And she put it down, and it was going to be long and in.
It's going to be close to the net.
Oh, nice
Good
save.
job. Set her
Keep
again.
Going.
Feed her.
Oh, nice.
And they switch it up. They go outside.
Girls.
What?
Okay, good. Whew.
Okay, not for sure what just happened. I was getting ready to look at my roster, and Miss Price jumped up and yelled.
Oh, nice hit from Murray.
That was a nice hit. On the previous play, it was Megan Dukes who was set on the outside and slammed the first point in. And then I was actually blocked by the chair umpire to see who that was there. It was a good play. 2 people in front of her. She just kind of dinks it off to the side. Murray takes an early 2-1 lead. Number 7, senior for Murray, Sydney Tucker. I'd like for this to be her last serve. That's what I would like.
Freyer with a good down the line hit. I said that earlier. I wish she would go down the line, and she did.
And that ball was in. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell because the line judge, the ball's coming right at them.
Yeah.
And they're trying to catch the ball, so their hands are up.
Yeah.
And you think, oh, it was that. Oh, no, wait, he caught the ball, and now he's chowing down. I'd very much like this to be Sydney Tucker's last serve.
Nice. They're
Carson
ready.
Mays is trying to help me with that.
Oh, good dig by Lex. Oh, nice hit on Murray. We'll take it.
Yes, we will. Any way we can get it, we will take it if it means breaking Sydney Tucker's serve.
Haley Johnson now back to serve.
She is back.
Good serve.
It's like somebody must have told her what you
feet.
said. Oh! Back row came in. The ball went back.
Most of the time, you don't want to stick your arms out without your body behind it.
Okay.
That one just floated out. You know what I mean? Stick your arms out. If you stick your arms out and you don't get behind it, it's going to fly off your arms in various directions.
Okay, I got you. I was trying to figure out what that looked like, but now I know what you're talking about. Okay. Ooh.
Hayden Wade had the. I mean, she's got skill set. She just didn't get on top of that one. She's definitely got the power.
Lily Muncie.
Kind of a floater over. We should be able to handle that.
And I believe the ball wrapped around the antenna.
She just mishit it.
Ball goes out, so now it's Murray 6 serving 3. Calloway really needs to get the point here, really need to get a side out.
Freyer does a really good job of adjusting her hits depending on where she is on the net. McKenna with a good hit, deep. Murray's able to return it. Good dig by Alexi, but
not out of reach yet.
Good save, good save.
There you go.
Nice.
Good job. Job by the Lakers. Build on that.
Freyer with a good hit. Murray kind of scrambling on that one. We should try to set it up here, get McKenna. Good. Yes.
And there you go.
McKenna with the attack on the free ball coming over.
That's what we need. We need to get the ball back, and now we have Maggie Freyer.
Good serve. Ooh, Murray with good attack.
We'll take that one,
Good.
too.
Yeah, kind of a miss hit on our part. We sent it over on the second hit, but sometimes you do that. Sometimes that's a shocker. Fryer with another good serve. Free ball coming over to Calloway. Frederick with a good middle hit. Murray with a miss hit in the net. Another point. Nice. Fryer keeps serving these. These are pretty tough little serves here. She's got kind of floaters, sometimes a knuckleball, sometimes some heat.
Okay, now I'm going to talk. Hadn't said anything, and while I was silent, Maggie was getting it in and we were getting points. So
Yeah.
I just decided that until they broke Maggie's serve, I just wasn't going to say anything. No, I wasn't going to say anything. Serve. And it's wow.
My.
All right, well.
He's standing right there, though.
You know, he has been a line judge for many, many moons.
But he's right there. No harm, no foul. We just swapped points. Libby Scott coming in to serve. Just subbed in. Oh, almost in the net.
Swapping points. I'd rather swap 2 for 1.
That ought to be a 2-point play. That's a good point. That'll be a 2-point something or other. Something should count for 2 points. Like a kill to the ground ought to count 2 points.
I think if the ball comes floating over the net and you jump up and attack it with authority.
That's 2 points. Kenneth Frederick with a good serve, deep. Double hit on Murray. One of the.
I believe that this is a third set, and I think that's the first time they've called
that.
that.
I've not seen a double hit called. Or a carry, I'm not
and
sure
of
what
all
he
the
called
ones
there.
that I've thought have been double hits, that is the one that
I didn't
think was.
Nice.
And Carson Mays.
Oh,
they dug it out
of the floor.
Good
How
play
did
by
they do
Murray.
that?
I do not know.
Another
they kept
one.
playing.
Just go back to her. Yep.
Yes. I'm telling you, you talked about how you never played the back row.
I did play the back row, but I wasn't always.
and there are reasons why people play the front row and reasons why people play the back row. And there's reasons why some people get to play both.
Nice. Yes.
But I think every time Carson Mays is in the game, I would try to feed her almost every time.
Yeah.
Every now and then, put it on the outside to keep them honest.
Mix it up. Yep. Floater out by Kenna.
But we are back 11-11. Number 18 for Murray, the libero, comes in to serve. She'll stay in for 1 or 2 rotations.
Yeah, she doesn't stay in long. She's got a good serve, though. Good attack on the second hit. Nice. Megan Dukes with a good cross court hit to the floor. Chalk it up to a kill.
Calloway was down 4 here in the third set. They now have a 1-point lead. And the serve, 12 serving 11.
Good save by Libby Scott. Good hit by Dukes. Center hit right here. Carson down.
And
yes.
down.
Another kill.
They just got excited with the celebration and hopefully they didn't injure each other just there.
Yeah, high-fiving too hard.
Yeah. Megan Dukes and Carson Mays. How'd you get your injury? Excessive celebration.
Good serve again.
Sydney Tucker gets it back
Free
to
ball.
the net.
Trouble. Murray. Another point for Calloway. We're still Up 14-11. Caitlin Dukes. Good
Caitlin Dukes
floater.
has a unusual, I don't know what to call it.
Nice.
Coming over, will she attack it?
Oh! Just back up off
And you
the
know
net
what?
just a little bit.
And she's had success doing that tonight.
Yeah.
And she's had some success with her just regular kills. And it's almost like when you're playing baseball or softball, you get in that zone.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's the size of the moon.
Oh,
you
yeah.
get so excited, and bam, something like that happens.
That was a double hit. Yeah. Our setter kind of got her hands off. And a lot of that has to do with timing, you know, or maybe all of it has to do with timing. So once you kind of get your groove and get your timing. Murray kind of making a little run here.
Knotted back up 14-all. Just remind you that this is a production of Calloway Live, student organization at Calloway County High School under the leadership of master teacher Randy Herndon.
Good save by Libby that turned into a side out.
This game will air on the Calloway County TV channel. I believe that it is on West Kentucky Rural Electric, Mediacom, Murray Electric, and Spectrum. I get it at home on Spectrum.
Good
and
serve.
You should be able to view it on Calloway Live on their website, which is
Calloway.kyschools.us. Was I close?
No, I believe it's CallowayLive.
CallowayLive.com?
I don't remember if it's .com or .net. Hopefully someone will whisper it in my ear. Not you,
no,
but someone
I won't.
from the control booth.
I think it's .com. CallowayLive.com.
Murray's now taking a 1-point lead.
us.
Nope. Nope. It's going to be close.
Oh.
Some might call that a 50-50 ball. In that 50% theirs, 50% yours, and 50% chance you'll get it, and 50% chance they'll get it.
Yeah.
You like to try to get those, as many as possible.
Calloway Live address is on our website, and it is CallowayLive.com.
www.CallowayLive.com. You'll be able to view this. And if you're a player, you can send this to your relatives. If you have family members who do not live in Calloway County, maybe you live out of state, or maybe you have a relative who is serving in the armed forces overseas. They can go to CallowayLive.com, and they'll be able to watch you play in this game here against your rival.
Will this game be on soon, like tomorrow, within a couple of days, or?
Mr. Herndon has not shared that with me. Okay. Usually it's within a day.
It's usually within, short period of time.
Yeah,
it's not
very short period of time.
It's not broadcast it's not going to be on the website tonight.
I'm not saying that it won't be, but I would not.
Good attack by Wade. Murray struggling.
They bailed us out there. And here we go. We finally got the ball back.
Woo! We finally stopped the bleeding. And Lexi Lamb up to serve. So if anybody can crank us out some points, she can. Setting
Maggie
up Freyer.
Got blocked.
Good recovery. Ooh.
Now with the serve, Sydney Tucker serves the ball behind her, number 33, Chloe Lovins. And Chloe Lovins comes from the corner and hammers it home. Murray now has a 3-point lead, 19 serving 16. Number 8, Rickman. They've gotten points off her serve all night long.
Kenna Frederick with center hit. Murray touched it, so. Wade with a good, she's just got some power now.
I know.
Every time
she
hits it, and she's not really winding up. Double hit called.
I know. It's she comes up and her arm's not really coming back that far.
Oh.
And then just all of a sudden, just wham.
Yeah.
It's almost like she spikes the ball like she's hitting a racquetball.
Yeah.
You know, in tennis, you wind back and hit it. And in racquetball, it's all quick with the wrist.
No.
It's almost like she's playing racquetball out here.
Well, when you look at the Carson Mays winds up, you can see it coming.
Getting back in it.
Hayden Wade, she just doesn't have to wind up.
No.
It's a little deceiving, which is good.
Yeah, good for us. Yes, you're right.
Good short serve by Freyer. She gets up to set the ball, sets up Wade, and it's a kill.
She is excited.
I don't think Murray touched it. I think it hit the net.
Yeah, it hit the net and then fell down. It hit the net and then.
That's a kill in my book.
Oh, is that technically not a kill if it hits the net?
I'm not really sure. I think it is.
And it was out. It was out.
It was
barely.
out.
They called it out. Yes.
Whew.
Murray head coach Abby Kelly called it out, and the line judge agreed with her.
Free ball. Good. Kenna needs to put a little more heat on it. She's going to attack that first ball. Oh. Murray dinks it over, and we were a little slow. Dig it out off the floor.
22 serving 19. Kaylin Dukes gets the ball over. Coming to the outside corner. Good job by Lexi. I think she'd let that go. It would have been too close to.
I think so.
Too close to let go.
Wade hits it out.
A little much. 23-19.
Timeout, Calloway.
Calloway calls a timeout. Not a bad move here. If we break serve, then it's 20-23, and you rattle off three. Now you're tied. Get right back in it.
Yep.
This game is not over. Once again, I want to make sure I mention this numerous times.
Got some 80s jams on the court now. Everybody's really excited about that.
We do, and could crank it up to 11 if you wanted. Would not bother me. Crank that thing up a little more. This is a production of Calloway Live, which is a student organization at Calloway County High School. Calloway County High School, one of the top high schools in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Calloway Live is under the direction of master teacher Mr. Randy Herndon. Calloway Live and Laker TV, national award-winning Laker TV. They do a great job putting to practice the skills they learn in the classroom.
You really need to break this service right here. Nice down by Wade.
And that's it.
That is out of
there
play.
you go.
There's the break.
In the second set, I mentioned that when she spikes the ball, she really gets excited. And here, she was getting excited on facing the crowd, so hopefully the cameras picked up some of her excitement there.
Libby Scott up to serve. In the net.
Oh. 24-20. Murray has the serve. Number 13, Jordan Rickman. They've gotten points off her all night.
Good save by Libby. Murray wins that set, 20-25 or 25-20.
Murray takes a 2-1 lead. Calloway is in do or die now. Calloway must win this third set.
Fourth game.
This fourth game, sorry. They must win this one and then force a shortened 5th game to be able to be victorious here on their senior night.
What's the schedule look like for upcoming volleyball games coming up?
They've got some next week, and then they don't play during fall break. Then they have their last season of the last week of the regular season is the week after fall break, and then district tournament.
Do you know who hosts a district tournament?
You know what? I do not know.
Right. So that will be coming up pretty quick after fall break then.
I do believe it's the second week that we come back from fall break. I'm just trying to think of the schedule in my head.
Is the district Murray, Calloway, Marshall,
Christian
Fellowship?
Yes, ma'am.
Christian Fellowship is the best team in the district right now, right?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am. I would say probably top 3 in the region.
All right.
If not top 2. Wait. If not number 2.
Okay. Looks like our schedule. We play at Community Christian.
We should play at Marshall.
At Marshall on the 28th.
And we should have a home game against Christian Fellowship.
We play Christian Fellowship on the 10th of October.
Okay.
And that wraps it up. So just 3 more.
Wow, 3 more in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because we don't have any games scheduled during fall break.
Fall break is off. This is the last game this week, of course, and then the next game is the 25th, then the 28th, then you're off the next week, then final home game on the 10th against Christian Fellowship. So Lakers in kind of a do-or-die situation here.
And you're right. Down 2 sets to 1. First one to win 3 wins. So they are in a do or die. Murray will start with the serve. Not for sure exactly what's going on. Here we go. There's the whistle.
Just checking the lineups.
City Tucker with the serve. Need to break this right away, get a 1-0 lead. Let Megan Duke serve 4 or 5.
14 with a short dink over the net, but we're ready. And then we have a missed hit. I would call that an unforced error. I'm not sure if that's...
I would too.
I don't know if that's a volleyball term or not, though. I think it's just an error. I don't think they call it forced or unforced. Good cross-court hit,
out.
but that was out.
Frank says out. Point Calloway. Oh, looky here. The replay schedule on cable TV, you can watch this game on Saturday, September the 23rd at 9 a.m.
Good serve by Johnson. Carson Mays with the attack, but is out of bounds.
A replay again Sunday, September 24th at 3 p.m. If you're not going to be home Saturday morning or Sunday afternoon, you can always set your DVR. That is the replay on cable TV. And you can find it on your Calloway County channel on Mediacom, West Kentucky Rural Electric, Murray Electric, and Spectrum.
Good serve by Murray. Good setup for Freyer. Mishit by our setter.
This will be available online at www.CallowayLive.com, beginning Friday night. So tomorrow night, you can send the link
Carson Mays
to all
with a
your
good deep
family
hit.
and friends. Thank you very much, Calloway Live, for sharing that with us. We had mentioned that we did not know, and that is actually my fault. I've done enough basketball and volleyball games for Calloway Live. I should have known. Ace!
That just caught him off guard. That was really that was a good serve by Lexi. Floated right to an empty spot, and everybody just stared at it. Good
job by the freshman
block
Maggie
by
Frayer.
Frayer, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
What I was saying is that's my fault. I've done enough of these basketball and volleyball games with Calloway Live. I should have known to ask that question before we went on air.
Hey, what about this floor? You know, we've seen the floor. Our viewers and listeners probably have not seen the new floor.
That's right. This is,
Good dig
bailed
by
out
Murray.
right there. That's right. A brand new floor went in this summer. Not just a new design, but they came and cut the
out
other floor
the
in
other
10
floor.
by 10 foot sections, hauled it out of here, and then patched up some of the concrete work underneath.
Good block
dig
by
there.
Murray, but we recovered.
And then put in a brand new floor and then sanded it, and this is the new design.
Good block by Kenna
And it's out.
Frayer. Kenna and Frayer with a good block, and Murray can't handle it, and it goes out of bounds. So, yeah, I mean, the floor is awesome.
The
I
floor
love the two-tone wood design.
I
and
like the Columbia blue that outlines Calloway on the end lines.
new goals.
Which are up for the game, so you can't really see
Right,
them.
but there are new goals. Good dig by Lexi. Kenna Frederick with the spike.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost. Good hustle coming up and diving for it. We're still close here. It's 6 serving 5.
Good serve on Murray. Oh.
We've seen Danny Deal tonight hit that shot over and over.
She kind of was behind the ball, and just everything was off about that.
Did I say Dial again?
Yep.
Sorry, Danny Deal.
Deal.
I don't know why it's so hard for me to say that.
One of the few balls that I've seen Johnson hit out tonight. She digs, and most of the balls that she's digging come into play. That one, not so much, but I have not seen her do that much. Deal with a good cross-court hit, deep, and that's the open spot, deep cross-court, because they're all centered. They're coming in. That's something with Carson changing up, and she changed up one of her hits. I don't know if it was on purpose, if she was thinking about it, but she's hit so many hard, short balls that an interesting facet to her game could be hitting some long cross, trying to aim for the back corner.
Oh, that was a good
an
serve by
excellent
Libby
serve
Scott.
by Libby.
Murray gets it back and gets it over. It was a good job by Murray, because after that first hit, you almost want to rack it up as a point. They're staying in it. They're staying in it.
Good dive on the floor by Calloway. We just can't seem to keep it in play. Good
Libby
serve
with the
by
dig.
Murray. Yeah, good
Dukes and then Frayer.
good recover on Calloway.
Well, that looked different.
Yep. Good block by Kenna. Murray's scrambling, and so are we, but
Oh, that was
I think
going
that
out.
was going out. Kenna with a good attack, and right there she should have attacked it again.
Is it going to be?
Out.
It is out. Coach Price with the timeout. Good timeout because this is, as you mentioned, a do or die. I'm not going to be able to take them home with us. Get them refocused.
10-6, Murray.
Get in it. When they cut the floor out, the floor that came out this summer was 31 years old. I don't know how much gym floor this size, because you know the bleachers are rolled back, and
right.
you know it's a really good size floor. I don't know how much that cost, but the taxpayers of Calloway County got their money's worth out of that.
31 years, yeah. I don't think many these days last more than about 20, if not 15.
I think it'd be
good serve. Jeez, we handled it though. Kenneth Frederick with the center hit.
Chloe Lovins gets it.
Wade hit it in the net.
You know, one thing so far this set, neither team has really just looked as sharp as they did in the first three.
No.
Neither team.
Number 10, Megan Dukes coming in for Hayden Wade.
Ball comes over with Lexi Lamb, Maggie Frayer, Megan Dukes.
13-6, Murray.
And now you're at the point where somebody has to start clapping their hands and saying, let's go, let's get out of this funk.
Yeah.
Ball goes off Calloway.
May need to burn all of her timeouts here to try to do something to change this momentum.
Number 13, Jordan Rickman. She's been solid with the serve all night. Calloway ready on the defense for that. McKenna comes up.
Good dig by Lexi.
That's out.
Out
there we
by
go.
Murray.
We needed that. We needed something.
Kenneth Frederick gonna serve for us now. And that puts Carson
Mays back on the front
back
row.
on the front row. Good serve.
Number 18, a libero for Murray, comes in to serve.
Murray. Carson with a down.
There we go.
In that deep corner. I like it.
If we can get the serve over and get the set, do or die, feed her about 2 or 3 times in a row, and then go to the outside to switch it up.
Yep.
There we go. There we go. Yes.
Good outside hit by, that is Megan Dukes.
Megan Dukes. Good job, Megan. Caitlin Dukes with the serve.
Free ball. Oh! Just
That would have been huge
right
right there.
By Carson, yeah. Don't see that often, but the ball had a lot of spin on it.
Senior Sydney Tucker from Murray High with the serve. Got the good dig there, and here comes Maggie.
Good hit by Frayer down the line. Dink, we're ready. Carson with a good hit.
And they're going to call lift.
I believe they called a illegal hit.
Is that what that means, a lift? Or
yeah,
well,
like,
lift, I guess, would be an illegal hit, right?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's sort of like you lofted the ball.
Does that have to do with your hand being below your waist and open?
I think so. But we can't take advantage of their errors, and that's the negative with rally scoring.
Yeah, that is correct. Ava Muncie. Lexi Lamb with the free ball.
Good placement. Oh.
Well, Caitlin Dukes gave it a shot.
Yeah.
She called it and ran in, and she knew it wasn't going to be easy. And the way she knew she was going to have to dig it out of the net, but the way that it hit the net and ricocheted off and came down, just kind of a little much to try to dig out right there. And not just dig it out, but be able to dig it out where somebody else can get it back over.
And play it. Put it in play. That's the thing.
Yeah,
you can dig it out, but then putting it in play is a whole nother story sometimes.
This will be replayed on cable TV on Saturday at 9 a.m., September 23rd, and then Sunday, September the 24th at 3 p.m. So you can set your DVRs if you're not going to be home. Or if you're home, set your DVR anyway.
There you go.
Watch it over and over and over. And it will always, or at least for the next several months, be available online. Beginning Friday night, www.CallowayLive.com. This is a Calloway Live production.
What's football got this Friday?
They have senior night against Madisonville North Hopkins.
Okay.
The Maroons.
That'd be a tough mascot.
I think it's just a big M.
Sort of like the Hilltoppers. It's a big blob.
Yeah. Lexi Lamb, good serve. Looks like a double hit. Caitlin Dukes, Maggie Frayer gets it over. It's going to be close to the net. The push, and it worked. And it worked.
Yeah, just kind of a miss hit on Murray's part on a really simple play. And sometimes it just, like I said, if you don't get your body behind your arms, then crazy things can happen. Another good serve. Too hot. Just comes over on the first hit, and then we have trouble.
That's 4.
4. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
When you're down 18-12, those are the kinds of errors that make your coach want to just pull her hair out.
Absolutely. Number 8, Lily Muncie. Good play there. It looked to me like that was number 33, Chloe Lovins.
Yeah, believe so. Believe she got all over that, got every piece of that ball when it went straight down. Nice placement. Yes. Frayer, she saw that hole the whole time. She knew exactly where she was putting that ball.
Here we go. That may be the spark we needed right there.
Good serve. Nice. Kenna attacked it. Nice.
Timed it just right. The 50-50 ball.
Another good serve, Frayer. Nice.
Oh, there we go. Over the net. Which is a call that we saw earlier on Carson Mays.
Right.
Because Carson Mays was a lot more dramatic.
It was. Because there was no one around. Wow, that was a tough serve.
Oh,
good one by Kenna.
Going to keep it going here. Get another point.
Nice.
Good play there by 24.
Oh, she got a piece of that, too.
Oh, it's going to be tough.
Oh. Yeah.
She had to hustle. She was deep. She had to hustle to come get it, just to tip it back over, and unable to stop her momentum. Good play just to get to the ball. Woo. Thank goodness. Wow. That would have dropped in. I may have just thrown up. Libby Scott. Hopefully we'll get a good point here. Good serve. 16 serving 21. Callaway down 5. Woo. And it is out. Just out. Not by much. So subbing in now is number 13 for Murray. A senior. Just now noticed that. Senior Jordan Rickman.
16 to 22.
Oh, 16 to 22. Sorry. No.
16
to 23. Murray has gotten points almost every time Jordan Rickman has served. They've gotten at least 1 point.
It's a good serve.
And that'll be 2.
That was an ace. I mean, I don't know if you see the ball, but man, when that ball's got that top spin on it, it's.
Here we go. Murray's up 2 sets to 1. This is the first 1 to 3. If this goes in.
Good.
Here we go. It's not over yet. 17. Serving 24. McKenna Friedrich will go back.
Lexi goes out. That's when Carson Mays is coming in. So
Callaway must roll off 7 here.
Good serve. But we have to keep attacking. I know they get nervous, but you have to attack, even when you're at 24.
Almost got it in there. That should be the ball game. That'll be 17 to 25. Murray wins the first set, 21-25. Callaway takes the second one, 25-20. And then Murray wins the second one, 20-25 and 17-25. So Murray, who hadn't defeated Callaway in volleyball in about 2.5 years, gets the sweep. Gets the sweep this season, the 17 volleyball season.
Did not get the sweep tonight, though, right?
No, freshmen absolutely walloped in their victory tonight, 2 sets to 0. But this was senior night. 2 seniors go out here. Number 9, Lexi Lamb, and number 3, Kenna Friedrich. They both played well tonight on their senior night, as you always hope that they will. And as you mentioned earlier, there's 3 more seasons in a regular game games in the regular season, and then a district tournament, which not for sure where that is. It'll be either at Marshall, Murray, Callaway, or Christian Fellowship, one of those 4 locations. But this has been a production of Callaway Live, a student organization under the direction of Master Teacher Randy Herndon. You can see a replay of this on cable TV on your Callaway channel on Mediacom, West Kentucky Rural Electric, Murray Electric, and Spectrum. Saturday, September 23rd at 9 a.m., Sunday, September 24th at 3 p.m., and you can always watch it on Callaway Live beginning tomorrow night, Friday night, www.CallowayLive.com. Ms. Hunter, any final thoughts?
I sure do enjoy watching our girls. I like it when they get excited. I would like to see more of that. I think it fires them up, and I think it does something for the team as a whole, kind of chemistry building, I would think. So, and good things coming up for Callaway, because when you only have 2 seniors, you're not going to start back over from scratch. So
that is correct. That's a good point to make. So from Calloway County High School's Jeffrey Gymnasium, for Tanya Hunter, my name is Brian Wilmer. Thank you for joining in, and thank you for your continued support. Have a great evening.